There's a lot that you can learn from a grandma when it comes to sales presentations, and you need to understand the power of empathy and how conversations actually work. This is one of the most common missing elements from building out sales scripting and processes, and it matters to you. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales scripts and conversations and backchanneling, and a fantastic day to talk about you. So right now, I want you to think of the most empathetic person that is in your life that's a relative, and it's probably your grandma. Okay, doesn't have to be, but it's probably your grandma. And so if you came to Nana, went to grandma, had a conversation with Babushka, and said, hey, I just broke up with my girlfriend. Your grandma would probably give you some sort of cushioning statement, like, I see, I'm sorry, that's hard to hear, that's not good. Grandma will make it all better. Okay, there's always the back-channeling conversation, that little tiny statement, and then grandma will make it all better. I got cookies, I got cake, I got ice cream, I got something out in the garage that you can have. And the reason this becomes important, when you're having a conversation, when you're building a rapport, you use back-channeling, you use typical conversations, but when you're remembering and trying to think through a script, and you're trying to think through, like, how do I say what I say, your brain kicks in and goes like from 0 to 60 in half a second, and you're instantly in rebuttal mode. And so instead of saying things like, I understand, I got you, I hear you, that makes sense, I see, like, there's a ton of different ways you could use back-channeling, you instantly roll into, I'm going to fix and solve this problem. Now, this is about the time where the consumer starts telling you, stop trying to close me, stop trying to sell me, and like, you don't understand, like, why is this person telling me to not sell them? Why are they telling me to not close them? What did I do wrong? You miss this element of back-channeling. You miss this small element of like 3 to 5 words, 2 to 5 words of, I hear you, I got you, I understand, that makes sense. Like, you're looking to put some filler words in. And if you're like, hey, Scott, how do I learn how to do this in the real life? Okay, I got you. Early on in my sales career, I took a whole bunch of copywriting courses. Copywriting is writing ads. And I took copywriting from the world's greatest copywriting coach, David Garfinkel. Everybody calls him Garf, excuse me. So Garf says, hey, Scott, what I want you to do is I want you to go to your local coffee shop. And he goes, I want you to type out what people are saying, right? You're not worried about their conversation. Don't get caught up in their conversation, but type out how people talk. Type out how people have conversations. And then he says, what you're going to look for is the way that people actually have conversations is not the way that you read it in a book, right? Most business books, most sales books do not type conversation format. They type business format. And so it can be super confusing. So my job was to go to a coffee shop. There was a local chain here in Sacramento, and I would just listen to the people, and I would type what they were saying. And then as soon as they were done, they would leave, I would delete it. I wouldn't keep it, right? I wasn't there to eavesdrop. I was there to get the formula of a conversation down. And one of the things that you're going to find is there's timing to back-channeling. There's timing to the way that people interact and react to a conversation. So if you're going to do this, a couple of things that you're going to want to do. You're going to want to use headphones. Because if you're looking at somebody and they're talking, they're going to think that you're listening to them. But if you got, I don't have my headphones on. If they think that you got headphones on and you're not listening to them, they'll have their conversation. 2, if they say something weird, unusual, or funny, you can't react. Your job is just to watch the interactions. Your job is to look for places where things are funny. Your job is to look where there's places for tension. Your job is to look for places where there's agreement. You're looking for where people go, yeah, I see, I hear you, I got you. Makes total sense. And then there's usually a pause. There's usually a little bit of time, and then they kick in. And then they enter into the conversation. And then they finally start talking about whatever the idea or the concept or the funny or the good or the bad was. You can absolutely use this to your advantage when you're working on your sales scripting. Back-channeling is one of the things that's not taught very well in sales. It is in my book, The Perfect Answer, just so you know. Look at ways that you can learn how to back channel. You're going to find that it's better for you. It's more comfortable for the people that you sell to. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.